Ladies, after 60, looking expensive has absolutely nothing to do with how much you spend. It's about the details, the right pieces that instantly elevate everything you wear. So many older women believe that elegance requires emptying your bank account. But with just a few carefully chosen, timeless pieces, you can make even the simplest outfits look absolutely luxurious. Hi, it's Vernon again. Today I'm sharing the 5 fashion pieces that make any outfit look expensive. And more importantly, how to wear them with confidence at any age. These aren't trends that'll be outdated next season. These are investment pieces that will serve you beautifully for years to come. Before we dive in, if you're ready to discover more wisdom about looking and feeling your absolute best after 60, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Trust me, we're building something beautiful together here. So what's the first piece that can take even a simple outfit of jeans and a tee and make it look like you're ready for a lunch at a 5-star hotel?
A structured blazer. And let me tell you why this single item is pure magic in your wardrobe. A quality blazer does something almost miraculous. It creates an instant silhouette of sophistication. Whether you're wearing it over a simple t-shirt and jeans or layering it over a basic dress, that structured shoulder line and tailored fit immediately signals polish and intentionality. The power of structure. When you put on a blazer, you're not just adding another layer, you're adding architecture to your body. It frames your shoulders, defines your waist, and creates that coveted, put-together look that screams expensive, even if your blazer came from a budget-friendly store. The key is in the details. Look for blazers with clean lines, quality buttons, and a lining that doesn't bunch or pull. The fabric should have some weight to it, not flimsy or overly shiny. Classic colors like navy, black, cream, or even a rich burgundy will serve you endlessly. It was my wife who showed me just how powerful this could be. She was getting ready for a dinner one evening, feeling frustrated because everything she tried on looked okay, but not special. Then she slipped on this structured navy blazer over her simple black dress, and I watched her transform right before my eyes. She stood taller, smiled brighter, and carried herself with this newfound confidence. The compliments that night weren't about the dress. They were about how elegant and polished she looked. The beauty of a great blazer is its versatility. My wife throws hers over workout clothes for a coffee run, and suddenly she looks intentionally chic. She layers it over a flowing midi dress, and she's got boardroom elegance. Paired with dark jeans and a silk camisole, she achieves effortless weekend sophistication. Now I'm curious, do you have a go-to blazer that makes you feel instantly more put together? Drop a comment and tell me about your blazer love affair. I'd love to hear which style makes you feel most confident. If the blazer gives you structure, the next piece gives you presence, because nothing signals polish like the bag you choose to carry. 2. Quality leather bag. Now, when I say quality, I don't mean you need to spend a fortune. I mean choosing a bag that looks and feels substantial. There's something about genuine leather, or even high-quality faux leather, that immediately signals luxury. It has weight. it has character, and it develops a beautiful patina over time. Compare that to a cheap plastic bag, and you'll see why this single accessory can make or break the expensive look you're going for. The magic is in the details. Look for bags with quality hardware, zippers that glide smoothly, buckles that feel solid, stitching that's straight and even. These are the subtle cues that separate a bag that looks cheap from one that looks like an investment piece. Color matters enormously here. While I love a pop of color, when we're talking about making an outfit look expensive, neutral tones are your best friend. A rich cognac brown, classic black, deep navy, or creamy beige will coordinate beautifully with almost everything in your wardrobe. Size is another consideration. An oversized bag can look slouchy and casual, while something too tiny might read as trendy rather than timeless. Aim for that sweet spot, large enough to be practical, structured enough to maintain its shape even when it's not full. Research shows that accessories account for up to 40% of how expensive an outfit appears to observers. Fashion psychologists have found that a quality handbag creates what they call a halo effect. People assume the entire outfit is more costly when they see one quality accessory piece. Your bag should complement your outfit, not compete with it. If you're wearing a lot of patterns or textures, let your bag be the grounding element. If your outfit is simple, your bag can have a bit more interest. Perhaps a subtle texture or elegant hardware detail. The investment here isn't just financial. It's about choosing something you'll love for years. A quality leather bag actually gets more beautiful with age and wear, which is the opposite of fast fashion pieces that look tired after a few uses. And speaking of completing the look, if bags elevate, shoes absolutely complete the story.
3. Classic neutral shoes. This piece that makes any outfit look instantly expensive is a pair of classic neutral shoes. And this might be the most underestimated item on our entire list. Think about it. Your shoes are literally the foundation of your entire look. They're what ground your outfit, and they're often the first thing people notice when you walk into a room. The right pair of neutral shoes can make a $30 dress look like it came from a boutique. When I talk about neutrals, I'm thinking about nude tones that complement your skin, classic black, rich brown, navy, or crisp white. These colors work as chameleons in your wardrobe. They blend seamlessly with almost any outfit while adding that polished finish. Quality materials and clean lines, leather or suede that's well finished, stitching that's precise, and a sole that doesn't look plastic or chunky. You don't need sky-high heels either. A modest heel, a sophisticated flat, or even a clean, minimal sneaker in the right neutral can look incredibly chic. The fit is crucial. Ill-fitting shoes don't just feel uncomfortable, they look cheap. Your foot should sit properly in the shoe without hanging over edges or sliding around. When shoes fit well, they make your whole posture look more confident and intentional. Fashion studies have consistently shown that neutral shoes create what stylists call visual continuity. They allow the eye to flow naturally from your outfit to your feet without jarring interruptions. This seamless transition is one of the hallmarks of expensive-looking style. Professional stylists swear by the 1/3 rule. Your shoes should account for roughly 1/3 of your outfit's visual weight. Neutral colors help achieve this balance effortlessly, while bold or busy shoes can overwhelm an otherwise elegant look. Nude shoes in a shade close to your skin tone create an unbroken line from your leg to your foot, which is incredibly elongating and elegant. Black shoes provide classic sophistication and work beautifully with cooler toned outfits. Brown shoes add warmth and pair perfectly with earth tones and warm colors. Save this video so you can remember these timeless shoe guidelines when you're shopping. Trust me, investing in the right neutral shoes will transform how put together you look every single day. Shoes may ground you, but it's the little details that truly lift your style sky high.
4. Silk scarf or statement accessory. To add both elegance and personality, nothing works quite like a silk scarf or a statement accessory carefully selected to complement your look. A silk scarf is like having a magic wand in your accessory drawer. The way silk catches light, the way it drapes and moves, there's something inherently luxurious about this fabric that immediately signals quality and thoughtfulness. You can wear a silk scarf so many ways. Tie it around your neck for classic elegance. Drape it over your shoulders as a light wrap. Wear it as a headband for a touch of vintage glamour. Or even tie it to your handbag for an extra pop of sophistication. Each styling creates a completely different mood while maintaining that elevated feel. When choosing patterns, remember that classic prints like paisleys, small florals, geometric patterns, or even simple solids in beautiful colors will serve you longer than trendy designs. The quality of the print matters too. Look for scarves where the colors are rich and the pattern is crisp, not blurry or faded. But scarves aren't your only option. A pair of elegant pearl earrings, a simple gold chain necklace, or even a beautiful brooch can provide that same elevating effect. The key is choosing accessories that feel intentional rather than excessive. Fashion historians note that Coco Chanel famously said accessories are what make or break an outfit. She believed that the right scarf or piece of jewelry could transform even the simplest ensemble into something extraordinary. This principle holds true today. Luxury brands often use signature scarves and accessories to create that instant recognition of quality and style. Accessories are where you can inject personality into classic pieces. If your outfit is built on neutral, timeless basics, a beautiful scarf or piece of jewelry becomes the focal point that makes the look uniquely yours. The investment doesn't have to be huge. Even an affordable scarf in a luxurious-feeling fabric can look expensive when it's styled well. Look for scarves with rolled edges, quality printing, and silk that feels substantial, not tissue-thin. Remember, the goal isn't to pile on accessories, but to choose one or two pieces that feel special and complement your overall look. Less is often more when you're aiming for that expensive, elegant aesthetic. But foundation pieces are just as important as the finishing touches.
Well-fitted dress or tailored basics. Ever wonder what really forms the foundation of elegant dressing? It's not trends or price tags, but those perfectly tailored basics and dresses that skim your shape just right. There's a reason why stylists always come back to fit. You can have the most expensive fabric and designer label, but if the fit isn't right, the outfit will never look its best. Conversely, a simple piece that fits you perfectly will always look more expensive than something ill-fitting, regardless of price. When I talk about well-fitted basics, I'm thinking about pieces like a crisp white button-down shirt that skims your body without being tight or baggy,
A simple sheath dress in a solid color that follows your natural silhouette. Tailored trousers that sit properly at your waist and hit at just the right length. These are the building blocks of an expensive-looking wardrobe. Color plays a huge role here too. Solid colors in rich, saturated tones or classic neutrals will always look more expensive than busy prints or faded colors. Think deep navy, rich burgundy, forest green, classic black, or creamy white. These colors photograph beautifully, coordinate easily, and have a timeless quality that never looks dated. The magic happens in the details. Seams should sit where they're supposed to. Sleeves should end at the right point on your wrist or arm. Hemlines should be intentional, not accidental. When these elements are right, even simple pieces look custom-made. Fashion industry research reveals that 70% of clothing purchased never gets altered, yet professional stylists estimate that 85% of off-the-rack clothing would benefit from at least minor adjustments. This gap explains why some women always look polished while others struggle with their wardrobe investments. The fabric matters as well. Natural fibers or high-quality blends that drape well and hold their shape will always look more luxurious than cheap synthetics that shine or cling awkwardly. You don't need to buy the most expensive fabrics, but understanding what makes fabric look quality will help you make better choices. When you find a brand or style that fits your body well, stick with it. Having 5 perfectly fitted white shirts from the same maker will serve you better than 15 shirts that are just okay from different places. Share this video with your friends and family members who could use these styling secrets. Sometimes the best gift we can give someone is helping them see how beautiful they can look with just a few smart choices. Because at the end of the day, style is built on these foundation pieces that make everything else shine. If you've stayed with me all the way to this point, it tells me something important. You're a woman who values herself enough to invest in elegance, not just in clothes. You know that style after 60 isn't about chasing trends. It's about choosing pieces that honor your wisdom, highlight your confidence, and make you feel as radiant as you truly are. That's the real secret to looking expensive. It comes from the way you carry yourself when every detail reflects self-respect. Making an outfit look expensive truly isn't about the labels or the price tags. It's about understanding how to make smart, intentional choices. Pieces that add polish, elegance, and timeless charm to everything you wear. The most elegant women I know aren't necessarily wearing the most expensive clothes. They're wearing pieces that work harmoniously together, that fit their bodies well, and that reflect their personal sense of style. Now, I'm curious, which of these 5 pieces speaks to you most? Which one will you try first? Comment below and let me know. Your choice might inspire another woman to see herself in a completely new light. I've shared so many videos about embracing your elegance and style after 60, and they're all here on this channel.
Hit like, subscribe, and explore. You'll discover a library of wisdom designed just for you. And I'm Vernon. Thanks for watching till now. See you in the next video.